Before we start our lesson for today, I want Miss Kayla to lead the prayer first. In the name of the Father, to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit. Amen. Good morning, class. Okay, please be seated. No, please be seated according to your seating arrangement, okay? Because I will be the one to check your attendance first. Nobody's absent? Very good, class. Okay, class, I want you to take a pieces of paper under your chairs. And please arrange it properly, no? Para malinis naman tayo tingnan dito. And then, okay, please sit down now. Then class, always remember that if I am asking questions, don't answer in chorus, okay? Maliwanag ba? And then, please be participative to our class discussion for today. Okay? Thank you, students. And now, sino na ang nakapag-advance study for our lessons for today? Anyone? Okay? At marami nabigyan. Okay, thank you so much. No? So, our topic last week is all about circle. Then, lahat ng topics sa nag-coverage siya, circle is na tackle na natin. Then, hopefully, naintindihan na ninyo. So, mag-proceed tayo sa next lessons or topic natin for today. Now, before anything else, no, may ipapakita muna ko sa inyo yung video na related sa topic natin for today. I want you to watch this video and then students, please observe and take note of kung ano ang ma-observe ninyo. Then pagkatapos ito, mag-aas ako ng question sa inyo. Okay, this is the video. The video is titled, What is Parabola?
And so, in the case of the circle,
Okay?
the parabola is
Okay, the video is done. So then, what can you observe about the video? What can you observe about the video? Sir Clyde, ano ang na-observehan mo? Okay, thank you so much, sir. Anyone? Ma'am Ivy, ano ang na-observehan mo? Okay, katulad rin kay Sir Clyde. Thank you so much. Okay, no? Tingnan natin if ang observation niyo is related to our topic for today. But, students, before anything else, I want you to read our objectives for today. Everyone is read. At the end of the lesson, the learners will be able to A. Define a parabola. B. Determine the opening of a parabola. C. Graph a parabola. So, these three objectives is matututunan nyo sa araw na ito. Okay? But, bago nyo ma-achieve yan, we have to do an activity first. I want to divide this class into 4. This is group 1, group 2, group 3, and group 4. Okay, now, may ipapakita ako sa inyo na scrambled word. Okay? Then, arrange it. Ang unang makapag-arrange, those words are man premise sa akin. Okay? Maliwanag ba? Okay, this is the word. Okay, students, time, your activity starts now. Okay, thumbs up. Tapos na ba lahat? Okay, i-check natin ang activity ninyo. What word did you find in our activity? What word did you find in our activity? Okay, tingnan natin. So, those words ba ay nakita or na-arrange ninyo ng tama? Ito ba ang lumabas? Okay? Thank you. Then, students, those words are familiar to you? Those words are familiar with you? Natakil nila ba ito before? So, ang iba, alam na nila. Ang iba, hindi pa, bago lang. Okay now. What do you think our topic for today? Anyone? What do you think our topic for today? Okay, let's see. Okay, now, our topic for today is all about parabola. Okay? Parabola form, the plane is parallel to that slanting line. Diba? Na-explain ko na sa inyo ito sa introduction of conic section. If there is a cone, and there is a plane, no? Ikakat na siya parallel to that slanting height. So, saan natin ang slanting height? This is our slanting height, and this is our plane. If the plane cut our cone parallel to the slanting height, magpo-form tayo ng parabola. This is the parabola picture. Okay? Or graph of a parabola. Okay, maliwanag ba? Then next. Parabola. Parabola is a set of all points, x and y, in a plane that are equidistant from a fixed line called directrix and a fixed point called focus. Okay? Students, tandaan nyo, fixed line is called directrix, fixed point is called focus. So mamaya, mas malalaman nyo yan siya kung saan yan siya sa graph of a parabola. Now, the second one. The line that passes to the focus perpendicular to the directrix is called axis of symmetry of a parabola. The line that passes to the focus perpendicular to the directrix is called axis of symmetry. Okay? Now the third is latus rectum. Latus rectum is a line that passes through a focus perpendicular to the axis of symmetry. Okay? Anong kaibahan nilang dalawa? The line that are perpendicular to the directrix called axis of symmetry. But the latus rectum is a line that passes through the focus that perpendicular to the axis of symmetry. Okay, mamaya malalaman niyo yun siya. So, ito ang graph. No? Kanina, ang fixed point na tinatawag isang focus. Ito ang focus or ang fixed point. It is point lang siya. Now, what is the directrix? The directrix, ang sabi kanina, is a fixed line. Ito ang ating fixed line, ang ating directrix. Okay now, ang tanong ko sa inyo, saan ang ating axis of symmetry? Axis of symmetry. As the definition said, an axis of symmetry are a line passes through focus and then perpendicular to a directrix. If you see a perpendicular, magpo-form siya ng 90 degree. Mag-intersect siya, then magpo-form ng 90 degree. Okay, now students, this is our directrix. So, ito ang line, nagpass siya sa ating focus, then intersect siya to our directrix. Nag-form ba siya ng 90 degree? Yes. That is a perpendicular. That is a perpendicular. So it means our axis of symmetry is this line. O sa madaling salita, no, ang maghati sa ating parabola, ang nasa gitna, yun ang axis of symmetry. Okay, maliwanag pa. Then ang directrix is ang baba sa vertex natin. No? Then dito is yung vertex. Sa taas ng vertex is focus. Then ang sabi kanina, the focus and the directrix have equidistance from the vertex. So kung ilan ng point na dinagdag sa taas, papuntang focus, yun din ang idadagdag mo sa directrix. Yan ang tinatawag na equidistance. Okay? Maliwanag pa? Okay, let's proceed now. Now, to identify the opening of a parabola, use this table. Okay, students, memorize this table. Kasi itong table ay nakakatulong para malaman kung saan mag-opening ang parabola. If upward ba, downward, or to the left, or to the right. So, if upward, our x squared, if the vertex is 0, no? If ang vertex is nasa 0, 0, ma-identify natin siya if upward, if this is the equation. X squared is equals to 4cy. If it is x squared is equals to 4cy. If positive, dito. Doon ang upward ang opening ng ating parabola. Pero, pag ang given ang vertex, no? We have the equation x minus h squared minus 4c y minus k. No? Pag given ang vertex. So, pag positive rin siya. No? Pag positive, if dito is x minus h squared, then positive dito, we have, ang ating opening ng parabola is paakyat or upward. Now, how to identify if our parabola is downward? If our parabola downward, if x squared minus is equals to negative 4cy. No? Ganitong equation na makikita ninyo sa vertex na 0, 0. So, our parabola looking upward. Looking downward pala. Sorry, students. Looking downward. Then, if the vertex is given, if this is the equation, x minus h squared is equals to negative 4cy minus a. No, ang kaibahan lang, nagiging negative na dito. So, yun lang ang pag-identify upward and downward. Ganun din sa right or to the left. Now, if to the right, y squared is equals to 4cx. Pag ang vertex is sa 0, 0, if ganito ang equation ninyo, no? If vertex is 0, 0, so the parabola looking to the right side. Then, if the vertex is given, and then the equation is like this, y minus a squared is equals to 4c times y minus h. No? Ano ang kaibahan nila? Dito is, para ang upward and downward is may x. Sa x lang siya. Ang to the right and to the left naman is nagpo-focus kay y. So, nakita niyo bang kaibahan? Okay, now, for the last one, to the left. If the equation is like this, if in the vertex is 0, 0, y squared is equals to negative 4cx. RC is, if c is less than 0 or negative, di ba? Or negative. So we conclude that the opening of our parabola is to the left side. If the vertex is in 0, 0. And ganun din if they are given vertex. If the vertex is h and k, and the equation is y minus k squared is equals to negative 4c y minus h. So, magiging left or to the left din siya. If negative. So, sa madaling salita, if ang x, dito ang una, no, both vertex 0, 0 and given vertex, then positive, or ang c natin is greater than 0, maglulok siya sa, or the parabola is opening upward. If x squared naman, then our c is less than 0, ang opening niya is downward. Pero pag y naman ang hinahanap, if y ang hinahanap, then positive yung c natin, or ang c is greater than 0, our parabola is looking to the right side. And for the last, if y squared, then negative ang ating c, or c is less than 0. So, we have parabola looking left side. Okay? Naintindihan ba? Okay, now, we have example number 1. But before to proceed our example, I want you to take note this. 4c. 4c is the length of the latus rectum. C is a distance from the vertex to the focus and from the vertex to the vertex. So, di ba, equidistant sila. Then 2c is distance from the focus to the endpoints of the latus rectum. 2c, distance from the focus to the end point of the latus rectum. Please take note this. Then I will explain it clearly mamaya. Okay? For example, determine the opening, vertex, focus, directrix, axis of symmetry, and endpoints of the lattice rectum of the parabola with a given graph. The given point and graph it. Now, this is the equation number 1. X squared is equals to 12y. Now, paano natin ma-identify kung anong opening ng parabola natin? Focus to the C. If C is greater than 0, our opening is upward. This is our C. No? Then, what can you observe? Since 12 is positive, then 12 is greater than 0, then x squared dito, no? Tandaan nyo. Pag once x dito, no, is dalawa lang ang direction niya, either upward or downward. It depends. If downward, negative ang kanyang c. If upward, c is positive. Okay, now, since our equation is positive, so our parabola is opening upward. Now, anong vertex natin? Since we have no given vertex, we assume that our vertex is in coordinate 0, 0. Now, to find the focus, our focus is 4c is equals to 12, di ba? Yung tinigpot nyo kanina, ang focus is c. No? Then ganito ang formula niya. 4c is equals to the given, or 12, 1. Now, para naiwan na lang si c, i-eliminate natin si 4. No? So, we divide it into 4. So, we have 4c is equals to 12y divided by 4. To eliminate 4, so we have, may iwan na lang si c. c, then 12 divided by 4 is equals to 3. No? 3y. So, since 3y, it means that ang 3 coordinate natin is nasa y. So, ang focus natin is 0 and 3. Since our vertex is in 0, 0 lang naman. No? Now, paano natin ma-identify si directrix and axis of symmetry? Mamaya sa pag-graph na natin. Okay, maliwanag pa. And now, to find the endpoints of lattice rectum, this is the formula, 2c. Then since c is given na, no, kanina, so, we have to substitute na lang. So, 2 times 3 is equals to 6. No? Then the lattice rectum, no, is twice as the endpoints of the lattice rectum. So we have 12 twice the endpoints of the lattice rectum. Okay, maliwanag ba? Okay, no? This is the graph of that equation. No? Ang given natin kanina, ang vertex is in 0, 0. Then the focus is 3. So, from the vertex, we move upward 3. 1, 2, 3. So, our coordinate of our focus is 0, 3. Then, how to locate our directrix? Kung ano ang dinagdag nyo dito, yun din ang idadagdag nyo pababa. So, we have 1, 2, 3. No? Since nasa negative 3 siya, baba sa y siya, y negative 3. So, our fixed point, directrix is y is equals to negative 3. Bakit hindi siya coordinate? Bakit hindi siya coordinate? Kasi a directrix is a fixed line, not a fixed point. A fixed point natin is a focus, kaya may coordinate siya. Okay, now, for the axis of symmetry, paano natin malalaman sa axis of symmetry? Ito ang tandaan niyo. Ang maghahati ng ating parabola, a line that passes through a focus that are perpendicular to our directrix. Ito. No? Diba perpendicular siya sa ating directrix? Ito. So, saan siya? Diba nasa 0 na siya? So, we conclude that x is equals to so that our axis of symmetry is x is equal to 0. Okay, naintindihan na ba? Any question to our repetition? So far, wala. So far, naintindihan man? Okay, now, this is example number 2. Okay, practice. Y squared is equal to negative 8x. You have 5 minutes to answer this question. Okay, time's up. You want? I-check na natin ang sagot niyo. Okay, now, same ba tayo ng sagot? Okay, let's see. Now, to find the opening of the parabola, we determine the value of c. Now, since y, anong na-observe niyo? Since y dito, diba sabi ko kanina, since y dito, dalawa lang ang possible direction niya. Either left to the right, or right. Magiging left siya if RC is negative or C is less than 0. Magiging right siya if it is positive or C is greater than 0. Now, what is the value of R? Now, this indicator is negative 8x. So, C is less than 0. So, our opening of a parabola is to the left. Okay now, to find vertex, since hindi given ang vertex, so ang vertex natin is 0, 0. Now, ang focus, same lang as kanina, negative 4C. Bakit naging negative? No? Bakit naging negative 4C? Kanina is 4C lang. Because our parabola is looking to the left, to the negative sides. So, we have to negative 8. So, negative 4C is equals to negative 8. Okay? Then, para maiwan na lang si C, we eliminate this negative 4. So, we divide it into negative 4. So, negative 4C is equals to negative 8 divided by negative 4. So, we have C is equals to 2. No? Since Y dito, ang 2 dito is X. So, we have negative 2 and 0. Bakit naging negative 2? Bakit dito 2? Bakit naging negative 2? Ang tanong, saan ba nag-look ang ating parabola? To the left. So, from vertex, magdadagdag tayo to the left o pa to the left. No? Naintindihan? So, magiging negative 2 na siya. So, makikita niyo yan siya mamaya pag mag-graph tayo. No? Ang axis of symmetry natin and ang ating directrix is makikita natin yan mamaya if mag-graph tayo. Then the endpoints of a lattice rectum, same formula, 2C. Since C is given na, we have 2. So, we multiply or substitute na lang C bago ng C. So, we have 2 times 2, we have 4. The lattice rectum is twice the endpoints of a lattice rectum or the ELR. Twice the ELR. So, the lattice rectum is equals to 8. Now, this is the graph of that equation. No? So, observe the graph. So, this is our x and y coordinates. So, our vertex is 0, 0. Now, ang focus natin kanina is 2. So, since this is our vertex, then it is looking to the left side, no? Ang equation natin. So, we move from vertex upward, no? Or to the left. So, 1, 2. So, nagiging negative 2, 0 na siya. Ang ating focus. Focus natin yan na ito. Now, paano natin malalaman ang directrix? Kung ilan ang i-add natin sa focus, yun din ang i-move natin to directrix. So, 2. 1 and 2. So, saan coordinate siya ng x? O saan point siya? Is in 2. So, our directrix is equals to x is equals to 2. Ano ang kaibahan niya kanina? Now, pag x, ang equation, yung x squared, ang directrix niya is y. No? If ang y na naman, ang equation, ang directrix niya is x. Naintindihan? May change lang. No? Okay, now, ang axis of symmetry naman is a line that passes through a focus that are perpendicular to our directrix. No? So ito, sa madaling salita, ang naghahati sa ating parabola. So ito, since our vertex is 0, 0, so our axis of symmetry, y is equals to 0. Then kanina, yung end points natin, o ELR, end points of lattice rectum, yung 2 times 2 equals to 4. So from the focus, we move upward 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Write the coordinate, negative 2 and positive 4. Then we move it another from the from the bottom. O sa baba. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, we plot the coordinate, we have negative 2 and negative 4. Okay, so naintindihan na ba? Okay. Paano kung given na si vertex? No? Paano kung given na si vertex? So, let's see. So, number 2 example. X plus 1 squared is equals to 8 times 8 minus 2. No? To find the vertex is, shortcut na lang ito guys ha. We have to change na lang. Ito na, given na siya. We have to change the sign na lang. If this is positive 1, x plus 1, ang x natin is negative 1. If it is negative, ang y natin is magiging positive. To find, para mas maintindihan nyo, try to equate it. x plus 1 is equals to 0, y minus 3 is equals to 0. Then, same lang sila ng answer, di ba? No? So, hindi na tayo magdadaan ng equate. Alam niyo na ang process. Shortcut na lang tayo. Okay, now, how to find the opening of a parabola? Since our c is greater than 0, our opening is upward. No? Ang sabi ko kanina, x. Pag once x to direction, upward or downward, then our c is positive. If c is greater than 0, so the opening of the parabola is going to upward. So now, how to find the focus? Focus natin, same lang pa rin ang process. Kanina, 4c is equals to 8. 4c is equals to 8. So, para may iwan na lang si c, we eliminate the 4. Eliminate the 4 para may iwan si c. So, 4c is equals to 8 divided by 4. So, we have c equals to 2. Very good. Now, c equals to 2. Now, para malaman natin si focus, directrix, axis of symmetry, mamaya, pag mag-graph na tayo. No? Okay, now, endpoints of a lattice rectum. Yun pa rin kanina, 2c. 2c is equals to 2 times 2. Since c natin is 2, so we have 4. The lattice rectum is 8, twice the ELR. Okay? ELR or endpoints of lattice rectum. Okay, now, this equation, ganito ang graph niya. Since our vertex is in negative 1 and 3, then our focus kanina is 2. So, from vertex, we add 2 upward. 1, 2. So, our focus is in negative 1 and 5. So, tama ba? Ang focus natin kanina. Tama. Nasa negative 1 and 5 siya. So, paano malaman natin si directrix? No, sabi ko kanina, if x ang nahanap, no, ang equation, ang ating directrix is y. No, ang ating directrix is ito, point. Di ba, nagdagdag din tayo ng 2 from vertex. So, saan, point? No, saan ang point siya ng y? Dito, sa positive 1. So, we have y is equals to negative 1. Yan ang ating directrix. Maliwanag ba? How about our axis of symmetry? Again, kung ano ang maghahati ng ating parabola, a line that passes to focus that are perpendicular to our directrix. So, ito. No? Focus and vertex. So, ito. So, saan coordinate siya ng x? It is in negative 1. Right? So, we have x is equals to negative 1. Okay? Maliwanag diba? If given ng vertex, if talagang maliwanag na, please practice this. You have 10 minutes to answer this question. Okay? Time is up. Let's check your answer. Same ba tayo? Okay? Now, first, determine the vertex. Our vertex is 2 and negative 2. Why? Because dito is y is negative 2. Negative 2, nagiging positive 2. Positive 3, nagiging negative 3. Since, pansinin nyo ang equation, y. Ang sabi ko kanina, pag y ang nag-una, or y ang equation natin, 2, we have, naala siya sa 2 direction na left or right. Focus to the value of c. Since our c is greater than 0 or positive, our parabola is looking to the right. No? Then, find the focus. Focus din. 4c is equals to 16. So, eliminate the 4. So, we have c is equals to 4. Since 16 divided by 4 is equals to 4. Then, to find the focus, axis of symmetry, and directrix, mamaya sa graph natin. Ang endpoints of lattice rectum natin is same lang as a process, 2c. Since c is given na, c natin is 4. So, we have to multiply into 2. 2 times 4 is equals to 8. Yan ang ating ELR. But, our lattice rectum is twice as the ELR. So, we have 8 times 2, That's 60. Maliwanag ba? So, ang graph ng equation na ito is ganito. Our vertex is in 2 and negative 3. Then from the vertex, we move to the right 4 moves. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. And plot it, the coordinate. Ang coordinate niya is nasa 6, negative 2. And kung ano ang dinagdag natin dito, yun din ang idadagdag natin sa kabila to find sa ilalim ng parabola to find the directrix. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So saan coordinate siya ng x? Sa negative 2. So our directrix is x equals negative 2. Since y ang ating equation, ang ating directrix is magiging x. Okay? Intindihan niyo ba? Nakikita niyo ba ang sinasabi ko? Okay, thank you so much. And now, paano naman natin malalaman ang axis of symmetry? Ang axis of symmetry, again, a line that passes through a focus and vertex that are perpendicular to our directrix. Saan? So, ito. Tama ba? So, saan point siya ng y? 1, 2, 3. So, negative 3. So, y is equals to negative 3. Yan ang ating axis of symmetry. Now, since nakuha natin ang ating TLR na 8, from the focus, magdadagdag tayo ng 8 at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and plot. So, the coordinate of this point is 6, 5. Then, 8 din pababa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then, plot 8. So, yan na. 6 and negative 11. And then, pag may dalawa na kayong PLR, then, vertex, then, you graph the parabola. Wala. Now, saan ang ating LR? Or ang latus rectum? Point to point that passes to the focus. Di ba? A line, a line that passes to a focus. So, point from point, passes to focus. So, ibilangin nyo. O sa makatuwid, di ba 8 sides yun dito? Then 8 sides yun doon dito. Then 8 to 6 is 16. Or twice lang ng ating ELR. So, naintindihan na. So, naintindihan na ba? Lahat? Any question, clarification? Yun lang ang topic natin for today. Anyone? Questions? Clarifications? So, wala? Okay, so wala. So, balik kayo sa grupo nyo kanina. Group 1, Group 2, Group 3, Group 4. We have an activity. No? Okay? Nasa grupo na ba lahat? So now, this is our activity. Direction. Plot the given points and identify the vertex, focus, directrix, axis of symmetry, and give the equation. No? Pag once ma-plot nyo na ang mga coordinates and ma-identify na ninyo ang axis of symmetry and directrix, malalaman nyo na kung ano ang equation nito. No? Yun ang gusto kong makuha sa sagot. No? Is ang mabigay nyo ang equation na ito. Okay? So then, you have 10 minutes to do this. Okay? Your timer starts now. Okay, time is up. No? Please pass your paper to me. Ako na ang mag-check nito. Talagang tama ba? And please, back to your seat planner. Thank you so much. Now, students, what is the importance of parabola? What is the importance of the parabola? Sir Mike. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Sir Mato. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Anyone? Sa babae naman. Ma'am Kate. Thank you so much. Another one. Ma'am Viola. Okay. Thank you so much, ma'am. Okay. Now, this is the second question. Give a specific scenario in which parabola is being used. Which a specific scenario in which a parabola is being used. Anyone? Ma'am Ivy. Okay. Thank you so much, ma'am. Another hands. Okay, Sir Elmer. Okay. Thank you. Okay, thank you for your answers, students. No? Okay, now, kung talagang intindihan ninyo we have an individual short quiz. No? So please get one whole, and answer this. This is the direction. Determine the opening, vertex, focus, directrix, axis of symmetry, and endpoints of the lattice rectum of the parabola with a given point in graph. So, dalawa lang yun siya. No? So, you have 10 minutes to do this. Students, your time starts now. Okay? Time is up. Okay? Pass the paper to the center eye and give it to me. Okay? Thank you so much. Ako na, bahala ang mag-check nito. No? So, no? So, for the final, any questions, clarifications, huwag kayo nahiya. No? You are free to ask questions. Anyway, wala na ba? Sure na ba na naintindihan ng lessons natin for today? Okay, thank you so much. Yung ganun. So now, students, I want you to advance study about the general and standard form of the parabola. No? So tomorrow, i-continue natin ang topic for natin about the parabola. About the standard and the general form. No? Since wala ng questions, okay? Students, thank you so much and goodbye. Thank you.